Hello and welcome to part 18 of Let's Play Metal Gear Solid. I'll be doing these special missions of the 4th stage. In my opinion, the first sort of hard ones. The first ones that can cause problems. Yeah, so we've done all of the ones of the 1st stage, 2nd stage and 3rd stage. Now we're on to the 4th stage. Okay, and a call from number 4. These are your orders. In battle, time is always of the essence. Clear this stage in under 470. That's not minutes, that's actually seconds. Of course. Yeah, it's 7 minutes and 50 seconds. I don't know why it's such an arbitrary number, but that's the way it is. It's longer than you think and longer than you need. So you just have to wait, really. You can rush through it, actually, to save time, which is actually what I will be doing, because I don't want to hang around. And the alert goes when you go into the next area anyway, and I really can't be bothered to do this area again and take ages, so I'm just going to run through it. Especially as time is of the essence, so I can't afford to, hang around. Don't worry about the chaff grenades. Problem, I don't have the the cardboard box, so I'm going to have to hang around here because I don't want to get hurt. That's it. Yeah, I'll get the chaff grenades anyway since I'm going that way. Right. Right, the way over there is up this way. There's an enemy that comes down here on very hard mode, and he's here on this mode as well. So let's knock him out. So we're doing well so far. You always have longer than you need. Fortunately, we can't make the lift come down any faster like on the PlayStation version by pressing the button 2 times. So we have to be patient. Should have the card, yet. That's the gas mask. Not that we need it. We have to do the boss as well, so we have to rush through here. Skip all this. So apparently she's not going to check out the power plant, she's going to look in the computer system to see if there's any information to delete on the orders of Parker. Whoops. Don't want to waste too much health, because I need it for the boss. See if there's a goodie in here. Yeah, we'll get that. No, they're chaff grenades and we don't need them. Brilliant. Sometimes the buttons change around on this. No, they seem to be okay for the time being. And again, press the top, not that one, this one again, that's it. Yeah, sometimes the buttons change around, so it's a bit annoying. Luckily they're in the same sort of order as they were when I played through the game. Let's just hurry up with this. Unlike very hard mode, there's no enemy here. Fortunately we have to wait longer for the dogs. I will wait around for the dogs because they're harder to run away from. I get that actually. Yeah, I need them. Let's go. Right. Oh yeah, this way, sorry. We have to go left first, don't we? Let's knock that dog out. They are going crazy. Right. Oh, whoops. Yep, that's what that does. Oh, want that. Right. Yeah, I can't afford to hang around in this one. Let's check number 4 and see how much time we have left. $249, it's about halfway gone. Loads of time. Good, that's what we need. Quickly open the door. We want about a minute and a half at a minimum for Slasher Hawk. Should be enough. Oh, that doesn't help. Wait a sec. Oh, leave me alone. That'll do nicely. Let's use that ration. Weird noise that makes. Right, we need the grenades. Good, another ration. Need the grenades here, unfortunately, so we have to make a detour. Come on. Yeah, we have more than enough now. Just gonna go for it. Just knock that dog out. Blimey, they're fast. That one didn't even touch me. I'm gonna open the other door, there's no point. Let's go now. Oh. Get the stuff out that I need. Quickly check number 4. See how much time we have left. We have about a minute and we have 130 seconds. That's about 2 minutes. 34 seconds. That's 2 minutes and 14 seconds. So more than enough time. We have 2 rations, we'll easily do it. Let's go. Whoops. Can't seem to chuck a grenade. I'm pressing the wrong button. Whoops. There we go. I was pressing the wrong button. Right. Another. Also on normal mode we don't lose as much health, so it's much easier than it was last time. Now I have to do the hawk thing with that weird noise. That is the weirdest noise. Good. Another. No, missed. Damned hawk, leave me alone. That's it, and we're done. Well done, the mission was a success. Proceed to the next mission. So we had 7 minutes 50 seconds and we did it in 6:39, which means we had a 11 seconds and a minute left, and we got good, and we were found 7 times. Wow. Right, on to the next one. These are your orders. Not being discovered is one of the basic rules of infiltration. Clear the stage without being spotted once by the enemy. This mission is also quite easy as long as you know what you're doing. Remember that the cameras and the guards can end the mission immediately, as can the lasers, and the birds as well, but not the dogs. You can you can alert the dogs because they don't set the alert off. Although you're not being spotted technically by going through the lasers, I think it's anything that gets the alert up. Though I don't really want to test that theory out. Because even if it doesn't, even if it doesn't end the mission, it will still attract the guards, who will then spot you, I presume. So it's best not to risk it and just assume that the lasers are end of mission. There we go. Okay, you can't take the door, the shortcut door that skips this, the cheat door I like to call it, because it's always blocked off by lasers. You have to set the alert off to get to it. Let's wait for that camera. I'll just have a sip of some Earl Grey tea of mine. Right. Camera's over there. These ones can see you, but you don't want to get hurt, so just don't get them, don't get seen, because they don't set the alert off. This one's can be a problem area because of the guard in the bottom right. If you hurry up, you can knock him out. That's it. I always think when he runs down like that, it looks like he has a couple of peg legs. If you notice, look, when he does that, looks like he has peg legs. Right. Okay, wait for that guard to come, then knock him out, or hide in the niche. Doesn't really matter. Oh, I still have the fogger equipped. The good thing about the fogger, as opposed to the cigarettes in other Metal Gear games, is that the fogger doesn't deplete your health. Presumably because you're not smoking it, you're just holding it like a flare near lasers to see them. I still don't get how smoke will suddenly make infrared lasers visible. I mean, if they're infrared, they're still going to be invisible, whether you put smoke through them or not. because infrared is not visible to the human eye. The only way they could be visible is if they weren't infrared and just red lasers. Doesn't make any sense. I can understand them being visible with the thermal goggles, but not with the but not with smoke, because the light is being reflected off the smoke, and that's not, you know, just because you reflect infrared laser off smoke isn't suddenly going to turn it red. It doesn't make any sense. I don't think they understand what infrared is. So just to reiterate, putting smoke in front of an infrared laser beam isn't going to turn it red. If anyone has any points to raise about that, please leave a comment. If you can prove me wrong, that'd be nice. I'd like to read it because I just don't understand it. I mean, if I'm wrong and putting smoke in front of an infrared laser can make it visible and turn red, then I'll happily admit that I'm wrong. But I just can't understand it. Anyway, I could write an essay on my feelings on that. Right. As I said before, the dogs aren't a problem. Only the cameras and the people are. Luckily there are fewer people because it's on normal mode. Just wait for this bloke. He'll turn and look this way, then go left again. As soon as he does, go down. Go and get this ration. The Slasher Hawk. Slasher Hawk isn't a problem because doesn't matter if he sees you. It's just like the normal boss. I think the buttons have been turned around on this one, and it makes it annoying. The same thing applies, you just have to get it into the same pattern, but the buttons have been switched around, so you need a different button combination because the buttons have been moved around, but the same principle applies. So we can just work out which button does what, then the same principle applies. You just have to get that pattern with one at the top, one in the middle, one at the bottom. Press one of the buttons. That's chaff grenades, don't want that. Because I do want them, but I can't pick up any more. Well, I don't really want them because they're useless. Anyway, right, that one does that one. I need the one that just takes 2 off, not that one. That's the one that takes 2 off. Now I need the other one. I need the one that moves it around. Which one moves it around? No, not that one. Presumably the top one moves it around. Okay. Right. Not that one. Let's do this one. No, not that one. Let's try the bottom one again. That's it. Right, just one more button. Presumably this one. Yep, that's it. Yeah, the same principle applies. It's just that the buttons have been moved around. Right, now for the tricky bit. Don't set the birds off. The dogs don't matter, the birds do, because they set the alert off. That guard is still gone because it's normal mode. Right, now for the dogs. Don't worry about those grenades in the top, in that corner. Ignore them because we'll have enough grenades. Right, let's go. Yeah, they're grenades, don't worry about them. That's it. We'll have enough grenades for Slasher Hawk. Just wait here like before. As soon as he turns around, that's it, then go. That's ammo for the 5.7, which we don't have. Knock this man out. Okay, the second dog area. Go left like before. That's it. I won't set the dog off this time. Right, this area is potentially tricky, but it's just the same as very hard, and just be patient. There's no time limit, so just wait for him to turn around and go. Don't knock him out, because like I mentioned before in the last mission, as I demonstrated, no matter how far away you are from the birds, knocking him out will always set the birds off. Okay, that's the R5, which we won't be using. Wait for this man and go through the normal area. You have to have the perfect way through this time because not going through the perfect way will set the We'll set the guards off. Wait here. I'll do this the proper way, the perfect way. Wait for the one on the left to go up, then to the right, then down, then go. That's it. Get the ration. Do this little trick. Have a sip of tea. Ooh, lovely. Needed that. Right. Wait for this malarkey again. As soon as he goes down, go for it. That's it, go. Goes to the left, giving you tons of room. Right, another potentially difficult bit, but it's just as easy as it was on very hard mode, which is an oxymoron. Almost. Don't knock him out. Just wait for him to turn left, then go. That's it. Just try to avoid the temptation of knocking him out. Have a sip of tea. And go. The dogs don't matter because they don't set the alert off, see. And I did do that by accident. But it was a convenient accident because it was good to show that it doesn't end the mission. Only getting the alert ends the mission. And the boss is easy. Right. We can't pick up a third ration, but get the grenades because of the Slasher Hawk with whom we have to deal. Right, this area doesn't really matter, just because the dogs don't end the mission, but they do take health off. Right, let's go. That was close. There we go, don't worry about the other button, it doesn't matter in the slightest. Get all the grenades. That's pretty much end of mission. We just have to do the boss, which isn't a problem. One last, just finish this tea off. Right. For the third time, here's Slasher Hawk. Take that, take some grenades. I wish there were a boss where, well, a Slasher Hawk, or one of these special missions was doing Slasher Hawk with another weapon, but there really is no other way to get him without the grenades, because you can't shoot him, and you can't get him with Nikita missiles because you don't have them yet. Easy. It's on normal mode, so it hardly lose any health. On very hard mode, each hit took a third off, and after 3 hits we're dead. So this one it takes about 6 hits or 5 hits before we're dead. Annoying hawk. If you run out of grenades, more will be there, but we won't. Nearly gone. Just keep your rations equipped just in case you lose too much health. There we go, one more. And you're dead again. Well done, the mission was a success. Proceed to the next mission. Oh, here we go. It is a fact that Gardner gave that wet works order to Foxhound against Black Chamber, but he also made arrangements for the safe passage of the leader, Viper, and other core members of Black Chamber at the same time. No doubt he wanted them on hand when he made a bid to recover Metal Gear and Project Babel from Parker. and we know that his calculations paid off. How interesting. Right, that was a good for that one. Okay, and the third and hardest, actually one of the hardest missions, hardest special missions in the game, third and hardest one. Yeah, this one, we have a bomb attached to us, and if we ever stop moving for more than a second, we will it explodes and we die. Now, this doesn't seem that bad as long as you keep moving. The trouble is, when you have the bomb equipped, you can't actually use anything else. You can't use a ration, you can't use anything. You can only use weapons. Everything else there's no use. You can't use rations or anything. You have to have the bomb equipped. So that makes this one very difficult, especially Slasher Hawk. These are your orders. Nothing personal, but I've taken the liberty of implanting a special type of bomb in your body. It explodes if you remain still in a single spot for more than 1 second. There are liberties, then there's that, you know, borrowing someone's credit card, but implanting a bomb inside someone's body is just an understatement. Disarming is not an option, so just clear the stage. Show me how fast you can move. Okay, we start here because we can't use any of the cards or the fog or anything. As I said at the end of the last mission, you can't use rations either, which means any health that you lose is permanent, and you have to keep as much health as possible for Slasher Hawk. So there's no point picking up any rations because you can't use them, but I'll just show you what happens if you pick up a ration. They are no use. Right, actually keep the gun equipped because that'll become useful. We don't have the suppressor, unfortunately, because that is actually in the last area of this mission. Okay, looks like they've mucked around with the buttons again. We'll have to work out which one's which. They did very well with this puzzle, I think. It's not so hard that you can't do it, but it makes you have to think a bit. And even if you get sort of if you have trouble with it, if you just muck around with it for long enough, you'll work it out. I think it's the perfect balance, really. Right, I need the one that takes 3 off. Yeah, we have to punch the button, then we have to go back and move around before punching it again. Right. No, we need that one. Punch the third one down. No, that's the wrong one. That's the reset button, I remember that. Right, now do the top one. That's it. Right, punch it again. Okay. Punch this one. No, wrong one. I don't know why I just pressed that one. That's the reset button. It's really confusing. Alright, top one. Alright, now this one. No, wrong one. Sorry, that's the one we punch at the end. Okay. Yeah, this one. That's it. Good. Right, now for the tricky bit. Yeah, if you did have to do the last part with this, it'd be quite tricky because it's very difficult to move around when you're waiting for a laser. So you have to. So I can understand why they've taken that bit out of this mission, which is quite welcome because I really don't want to have to do that bit again. Ignore the grenades like before. Don't stand still waiting for these dogs. Just run up and down. Okay, then go for it. That's it. Off we go. Okay, wait for this guard. Now this bit's tricky. Not this guard, but the next one. Yeah, this guard, you have to... You can't punch him because it takes too long. It is possible to do it without exploding, but if you... more than often I've tried to knock him out and I've been exploded. I can do it about 1 out of 10 times I can do it without dying. But so the best thing to do is to shoot him, but without the suppressor, that happens. So we're just going to wait around until the alert goes, because I don't want to have to run through that dog area with alert, because then I'll just hurt me and take loads of health off. So unfortunately we don't have the suppressor. So the best thing we can do is just wait around for the alert to go, unfortunately. Nearly gone. That's it, now we can do this properly. Well, we have to do that, I'm afraid, because if we try to knock the guard out, he will, Snake will most likely be standing around too long and die. It is possible, I have done it, but it's too hard to risk it, really. I don't want to have to do all 3 missions again. So because I want to do all these in one go, without dying. So I have to use the handgun. Unfortunately, the suppressor is in the last part of the mission, which isn't included in this one. So just have to put up with it. So shooting the gun instantly sets the alert off. It's really annoying having to keep moving. Right. Okay, go for it. Okay, this area. You don't want to do that thing on the right with keeping on moving, so you have to just hang around. See where the dogs are. They're going down now. That's it. Ration's useless. Okay, press the button, then return. While you're waiting for the door to open, you're not in control, so that doesn't matter. So as soon as you are in control, keep moving. It's not really about Snake not moving. It's about when you're in control of Snake. You have to keep moving when you're in control of him, otherwise you die. So you just have to keep waiting around and hanging around, really. Okay, down here. That's it, perfect. Okay, just hang around here. Up and down. Show me how fast you can move. I've taken the liberty. I've taken the liberty of ordering you another drink. I've taken the liberty of implanting a bomb inside your body. You can't say number 4 doesn't have a sense of humour. Whoever number 4 is. Okay, let's go. Slasher Hawk is a little bit tricky because we can't use rations. So we just have to try our best on him, really. Just get the grenades. Be careful when going inside the trucks that you keep on moving while you're sidestepping. Like this. Get the grenades, then go back. That's it. That's how you do it. Get the grenades, then go back. Don't stop moving. You can sidestep, of course, but it's easier to stop moving when you're sidestepping. Okay, now this annoying bit. Quite tricky when you can't stop moving. Okay, let's go. No. Yeah, I just remembered as I was trying to punch him out that oh yeah, if I stop moving, the bomb will explode. So I did 2 punches on him and then decided to run for it. Another punch, I would probably have exploded. Right, so I've lost 1 bit of health there. That should be okay. I have to sit through this again. At least, you know, you don't have an excuse to stop moving here because you have to avoid the hawk and the boomerangs or whatever. Right. Always wondered about these mercenaries. You know, he's really good with a boomerang, but how does that mean he's a really good soldier? Because that wouldn't be very useful on a battlefield. Because in a battle situation, he just get shot in the head. And that goes for Pyro Bison as well. He has a flamethrower, but why does that mean he's a good special forces man? I can understand Viper because he can set traps, and sort of Marionette Owl because he can sort of use his things to kill people. But Boomerang, it wouldn't stand a chance. Right, let's get the grenades out. Right. It's easy up until the hawk starts going around because the hawk is the thing that gets rid of your health easily. That's it. 1 more and then the hawk comes. here comes the Hawk. Haven't lost any health so far, so should be okay. And it's on normal mode as well. If it were very hard mode with only 3 hits till I need a ration or death, then it would be even more difficult. But luckily it's only on normal mode. Right. That's it, good. That's good. No, I missed him. At least the Hawk's gone. Whoops. 3 more hits should do it. Enough grenades. That's it. No, 2 more. 1 more, and then we're done. And we're done. Oop, the Hawk was just about to get me. Excellent, that was done. Well done. The mission was a success. This has definitely been the hardest one yet. Proceed to the next mission. Oh, more information. Marvellous. You're getting closer and closer to him. Only a few more steps to your and our objective. What can he mean? Oh, I'll get a grade for that one. Okay, so yeah, the 5th stage missions. I think one of them is a bit. One of them is doing the whole mission without being spotted, which is easy. Another one is doing the mission in 2,500 footsteps, I think. And the last one is the weird one, the easiest one. You have to clear all 14 cardboard box machines, which is actually easier than it sounds. So I'll do that in the next video, all 3 of those next video. See you then. Bye bye.